Hey Dreamers, this is Jade, and I'm here to finally do my Techo Kaigi or journal lineup for 2025. It's an impressive stack right here. A lot of this is stuff I'm bringing from this year into the new year, and then other stuff is just like stuff I need to replace because it is a new year. So anyway, let's stop all the rambling, and I will get the rest of this stuff off of the desk, and we'll start and go through it one by one. Okay, we're starting out with my Valerie Journal. This has been set up for a while now, and it's just for me to do random stuff in here when I feel like expressing myself, and it doesn't really fit in any of the other journals that I have, so I'll just come here and do something. I have noticed over the past couple years using this journal that I do mostly, this is TV, but I do mostly record music stuff in here. There are other things that I do in here sometimes, but a lot of times it's just like lyrics, or like this was my Spotify rap for 2023. I actually need to come in here and do my rap for 2024. I was very underwhelmed with the Wrapped for this year, but anyway, so this is what I've been doing basically in here, mostly music, but sometimes you get other stuff. Like I did this like in my K-drama era here or whatever, so I'll just continue to use this notebook for that kind of stuff. And yeah, we'll move on to the next one. For next, we have my one line a day journal, and I enjoy this journal. It's been 3 years. 2024 is 3 years for me. And for the most part, I have been able to keep up with it. There are a couple blank spots here and there, like if I wasn't feeling well or something like that, but for the most part I've been able to fill it in. I think I've done probably the best this year in 2024. So yeah, I will continue this in the next year. There are a few things that I do that's kind of redundant, and so if I get to the point where I don't want to do it anymore, this will be the first thing to go. However, in 3 years, and then I have 2 less, I think I'm probably going to end up finishing this. So yeah, anyway, my one line a day journal will be continuing for next year. And the same thing with my 5-year from Hobonichi. I ruined my first one that I got last year by sticking stickers on the side, and it made it really fat and plump and hard to do anything with. So I ended up getting a new one and starting it over this year. And I have successfully completed so far this year all of my entries here. So far, as I said, I think this is the last day I've put in. And yeah, today is the 23rd when I'm filming this. So yeah, just a few more days to go. And this will be done for the first year. So I'm looking forward to continuing this in 2025. I do need to get more ideas and start filling this kind of page out over here. If I have overflow, sometimes I'll do that. But for the most part, I haven't really done much over here, but I definitely want to make sure it gets filled up and looks nice and pretty. So when I'm done with the complete thing, it's there and it's decorated and it's lovely. Anyway, that is it for that one. Will be going with me into the next year. Same thing with my Dream Journal. I actually just had to switch this out. I finished this one. This is a Magicify notebook. A6 pocket size. Not pocket size, A6. Well, they do call their A6s pocket size. So for them, it's pocket, but this is an A6 size journal, and this was my last Dream Journal, and I just basically replaced it with another one. I had my stash that's the same thing, and it is this beautiful kind of pinkish mauve color. And so yeah, started in this, have a few days going in this already, and so that will be going with me into the next year. This, I actually forgot to pull this out for my 2024, talking about how successful I was in my journals. And this is my Daydream Journal. So not my Dream Journal, but my Daydream Journal. What I mean by that is, way back in the day when I used to be bored at school, I would really just zone out and be living in my imagination. I got to the point where I would start like writing them down. So I had a notebook of them and everything, and I have since picked up the practice again since I've been an adult, and I love it. And like they like basically just turn into mini stories and stuff. So yeah, I have done up to, this is a fairly new notebook, and this is about the last page I got up to. So I have a good amount to go, but a good amount that I have written through. So maybe about half or whatever. And this is a Stalogy. It is a it's a B6 Stalogy, but I cut it down to B6 Slim. And this is a B6 Slim cover from Chic Sparrow. So that will be going with me into 2025, and I'll just be continuing in this one until it's all filled up and I can put it on my shelf and start a new one. I will be getting another Stalogy and cutting that down again. So yeah. And then also this for content creation. I had to take a pause in it because of the whole stroke thing or whatever, but this is basically what I've been doing in this. And I tried several different methods that I didn't like, and I finally was like, I just needed to add an extra category. And I finally came up with something that I did like, I can keep track of easy. And so that's what I'm doing here. So just in my content creation, I'll have what project I want to work on, like any ideas that come to me, I'll put it here, and then the date that I film it. And I'll just, once it's filmed, I put the date, check it off. Same thing with the edited, when I created the thumbnail and when I posted it to YouTube. So I know that that's done and I need to move on to the next idea. So as I said, I have I also keep miscellaneous notes and stuff like that here. Maybe outlines for video ideas and stuff like that. I have since started putting the date or the month before I did it. And I had the stroke in late October. So November didn't get a month and December's not getting a month. I felt, can I talk? I'm just going to skip that and I will start over in January. So this is what I'm doing. This is a day free. So until the pages are filled, I will be using this. So it's not like I don't need to change it out or anything like that. But yeah, this will be going with me into 2025. And I think that's it for everything that will be continuing basically as is. Okay, let's get into my newer journals, or journals that will replace journals that I'm already using. I think you understand what I'm saying. Anyway, first of all, let's get into this one. This is a Midori B6 Slim, and my intentions for this was to create a K-drama journal, because recently, over this past year, I have really gotten into K-dramas. Like, I love them. I have fallen into a bit of a slump lately with them. However, I'm watching one currently right now that's getting me out of it. It's called When the Phone Rings. And as I said before, I am locked in on that one. So this will be my K-drama journal. However, I'm going to broaden it just a little bit because I also love Turkish dramas. It's been a while since I watched the ones that I really love, so I'll probably end up watching those over sometime next year. So yeah, so I'm just going to overall just say this is a drama K or Turkish drama journal, and I need to get this all set up and whatnot, and like decorate the cover and stuff. So I will get that figured out, figuring out like images I want to use and all that kind of stuff. You guys know I'm gonna have to give it a little razzle dazzle. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this out. This is the cover on cover that I ordered for it. I do believe I ordered both of these from Amazon, but if not, it was probably Jet Pens, but I'm pretty sure it was Amazon. So yeah, anyway, let's get this in here. So I'm looking forward to that because I love my TV shows. I do have a journal and that I document my TV shows and like the movies I go see in, but I haven't used it much lately. The last thing that I put in it was One Piece from last year. So the live action from last year of that. And so yeah, so I guess when something really strikes me is when here we go. I'm like, I don't know why I always try to make things difficult for myself. And so yeah, that slides in there. And so yeah, here. So basically I just need to get this all set up and decorated. So I'm gonna go through all my journals now and like all the different setups that I need to do. They will be coming in the next few weeks. So I'm still like contemplating some things here and there. There's still this one sticker that I think I really want to get. So yeah, anyway, contemplating all that. But yeah, this will be my drama journal. Let's just put it that way. TV drama journal. And this is, again, a B6 Slim from Midori. So my next one is my 2025 Hobonichi Weeks through the Purple Night. I actually got this just because I love the design. Really, I had no idea of what I wanted to use it for or what. I just wanted it because it was purple, and that's my color. I love it, and it came with its own pencil board. Let me see. I think I already have it tucked in the back here. Yes, I do. So yeah, so I wanted it, and I was like, I'm getting it, and so I got it. But now I have since I've since found out what I need to do with it, at least for now. As I've said before, I had a kind of a stroke back in late October, and it basically affected my mobility on my left side, and I've been having hip trouble on my right side anyway. But so I am in PT now, and the appointments are about to get really intense. So in January, I've had 2 already in December, but they were spaced out because they were really busy. But January is going to be twice a week for the foreseeable future. So I'm not sure how long that's going to go on. So this is what I'll be using that for, to keep track of my appointments, and then also my progress in the appointments, and or any notes I need to keep. And as I said, I'm not sure how long this is going to take. They have been saying that I've been doing really well, considering what happened. And so I may not need as much therapy as they're anticipating, and I may need more. I don't know. So we'll see. So initially this will be to keep track of those PT appointments, what's happening with them, how my progress, all that kind of stuff. And so if it ends up needing to be something in the middle of the year, something else, repurpose it for something else, I may do that. I don't know, but I will let you know on my journey through 2025 what happens to this. But this is the initial idea for this. Okay, next we have my One Piece journal. I'm so excited for this. Okay, this one for this year started out as my tarot journal. I promptly got sick of that like around April, and decided to repurpose it to keep track of my watching the One Piece anime. And I loved it. So I decided that coming into this new year, I'm going to basically do One Piece journaling in this. And I love that they still have this collaboration with One Piece magazine. So I definitely had to get the Luffy weeks. Let me get this out. And I have shown all of this in my haul, so like I won't be doing in-depth showings of this or whatever. But isn't this so cute? I love this, and I'm looking forward to getting into this and recording all of my One Piece anime shenanigans. I will be starting over from the beginning again, which is cool, but it's also like I just got to Water 7, and that is one of my favorite arcs. So yeah, anyway, but I'll be starting over in a few days, and I'm looking forward to that. And then also the One Piece live action, the 2nd season, probably will be coming out soon. I'm anticipating early to mid 2025. And so once that comes out as well, I will be recording that in here as well. So whatever week or couple weeks that I'm watching that will go in here. There may be times that I'm watching it over. Well, I will be watching it over. I mean, that's just going to be a given. Especially since I watch with my little sister and then also my friends. I made them watch it with me. And they are all waiting and anticipating the 2nd season along with me. So I'm curious to see how they're going to do the 2nd season, if I'm being honest. Like how far they're going to get. Because, of course, the 1st season was the entire East Blue that they covered. And no, it doesn't follow it exactly, the anime or the manga exactly. But for the live action, even manga and anime fans have said that they've done such a phenomenal job. And me not even knowing at first that it was a manga and anime, I just loved the story. And I couldn't get enough of it. And I watched it so many times, and I will continue watching this. Matter of fact, I think I need to do another rewatch, because I just had a dream about Zoro the other day. I was like, what in the world? Okay, I like it. So, yeah. Anyway, so that is it. I do need to do a little setup on the inside and stuff, like decorations and stuff. Again, as with the other one, I haven't fully made up my mind how I want to do it. I'm considering like getting, printing off a piece of the map for One Piece and onto some vellum and tucking it in here, and then just doing a little decoration over here and here. But we shall see. So that is my intentions for this. I can't wait to get back in it and restart the story over from the beginning, because even now I am understanding and recognizing things, since I've been through most of it. from before, and like all the breadcrumbs and Easter eggs that Oda leaves. It's just a phenomenal story. I don't know any other words to say, but it is brilliant. It's one of the most brilliant stories I've ever had the chance to experience, and I just want to keep on experiencing it. But anyway, so that's it. That's my One Piece journal. I'm trying to get that glare off because that plastic is really picking it up. But yeah, alrighty, next will be my new photo a day journal. You guys, when I saw this design, I was like, have to have, because well, this year I did my photo a day journal in this Liberty Fabrics. It's getting all stuck. Liberty Fabrics, what do you call this? Hobonichi Han. It's an A6. I am an A6 girly. I'm probably going to be that way for, well, it's been years now, so I don't anticipate it changing anytime soon. So far, so good in here. I'm pretty much caught up. I do have another batch that I need to get down, and for some reason, I was having trouble with getting my pictures printed on, oh, I know why. I know why. Because I was printing something black on this clear matte sticker paper, so I had to do it on regular matte to get it to print right and cut. But anyway, yeah, I just need to get those down again, and then the last batch, and we will be done with this year. And I'm excited, so definitely ready to move into this because it is beyond pretty. Where is my opening? I can't with how beautiful this is. And it's going to be glary because it is one of the, like the shiny surface ones. But look how cute that is. That little fox on the like the star with the city lights in the background on a bicycle and the moon. Like, this is so pretty. I would love if they made this particular design here an actual cover. I would snap that up. So yeah, anyway, that's it for that. I'm going to tuck this back here. Oh, let me move this and get this. So, as I said, I will be continuing my photo a day. Listen, I bought some new paper. It's supposed to be gloss white sticker paper, which I have some from Online Labels, which works just fine. But I saw somebody, I believe it was Eleanor and Leaf, saying how they use this specific paper for printing their photos, and it looked really nice, like just looking at it. But y'all, when I got it in person, I was like, this actually just kind of looks like the Online Labels clear matte sticker paper that I already used. So I have tried a couple times to print and cut on it. I did not realize that it was A5 size. So it's been a boondoggle. So I just need to figure out how to get that done, and yeah, and try it out and see if it's any better or worse than my Online Labels kind. I doubt it, but we'll see. And I may end up using that in this photo day journal instead of the clear matte for next year. Ooh, I feel like that took forever. Anyway, let's get this back in here. So that's pretty much like set up, whatever. And yeah, get that glare off. And that is it for that. So next will be my scripting journal for 2025. And it is the same journal that I used for this year, which is the One Piece Hobonichi Techo. I did get a new cover, which I'm very excited about because it is Ace, Luffy, and Sabo. And if you know, you know. I will not be explaining. I love them. They are like to pieces. And I've decided I will be sticking this in this journal. With this cover, this journal. What do you call this thing? My pencil board is actually the one from last year that I picked up. Because I only got the one A6 size that they had for this year. So I'll just be reusing the one I had for last year. And I'm excited to get into this. As I've said, in my last one that I started good, and then I just kind of fell off of it for a while, and then these last couple weeks I've been really back into it and just feeling the time, because I had to tell myself, you had time for morning pages, which you're not doing anymore, so you could just easily swap out that for the scripting. And so yeah, I have been doing that, and I am preparing myself for the scripting journal. I mean, the scripting video that I promised. I don't know which one will be up first, but I do There is a specific Neville Goddard passage or story that I want to share with you all. And then I think something from Abraham Hicks, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I want to get that together first and then show you an example of what scripting is. So yeah, anyway, so I'll be doing that. I have like stickers, one-piece stickers that I just bought, and I may like add a sticker here, there. All of my setups and like little decorations I will share with you all. But this is going to be my initial thing here, and it's in my A6 Ace Sabo and Luffy cover, and I just cannot wait. And the colors are representative of each character. So the red, of course, is Luffy. The gold is Ace for Fire Fist Ace, and the blue is Sabo. And I just thought of another significance of the blue with Sabo, and it just hit me. And again, I won't be spoiling anything, but yeah. So yeah, getting into that, my scripting journal, looking forward to using this in the new year. And next is my Hobonichi Avec, and this is what I will be doing my creative journal in, because I've gotten to the point where I am very, very behind in my other one. Now this is why I actually, it's a whole thing. Okay, so what I'm saying is, I stopped using dated planners because I didn't want to be beholden to the dates and stuff like that way back in the day. I didn't want to have to journal every single day because I felt like after a while it just kind of felt like a chore. However, the last couple of journaling notebooks that I set up, it's just been too much, and then I get to the point where I don't want to continue it because I'm so behind. As you can see, June is my last entries in here, and so I don't want to do that anymore. I kind of want to hold myself accountable and just keep up with it daily. So I'm going to do that in here. And so I forced myself to get the Hobonichi Avec because it's dated, and it is what it is. This is the date. You do something on the date and call it a day. And so I did get it in 2 different ones because those little notebooks, that was just 6 months, and it was already so very chunky. So trying to continue that beyond that is probably gonna be a little too much. So I did get the Avec, and I decided to put it in this cover, which is the plastic cover. God, I forgot the name of it, and I had it before. I forget the name. You all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I'm going to, and I'm using this pencil board, and because it matches. But this pencil board is the one that came out 2025. So this is the newest one. And again, this is Ace and Yamato. So this is definitely from the Wano arc, which I loved. Let me see if I can see which arc this one is from. This one is Fishman Island. Yeah, this is all Fishman Island. So anyway, let's put this in here. And open this bad boy up. And I will just tuck this one here. And this one here for now. And that's going to do it. That's going to be my setup for the my creative journal for the year. I'm looking forward to getting into this. I'm really hoping that the dated planner will just make me keep up better because being like 6 months behind in creative journaling is not the business. And so yeah, I just want to do better. And I figure if I have time to do it in my mini bullet journal, then I should be able to make enough time to do it in here. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So here's another notebook I want to get set up. Now I will be honest with you, I have absolutely no idea what I want to do with this. However, I do love the way that it looked when I tried it out in my Going Merry logbook. And so I want to put it in here just as a something, you know what I'm saying, like a maybe or something. Now this is the one-piece Hobonichi Han A6, but it's the textured one, and I really like it. I didn't think I would, if I'm being honest with you, because I typically, when I see the textured ones like on people's hauls and stuff, I typically just be like, I don't know if I really like that or whatever, and that's why I hadn't gotten the other ones. I should have got that blue one last year, but I didn't. Just to have. I may get it eventually just for collector's sake. But yeah, I was like, I don't know. But I actually, just to see and have this for collector's sake, I bought it. And I love the way it looked when I put it in the logbook. Now, let's see if it actually still fit. Because when I tried to put it in the sunny one, it was like, no. Now, this one, it was a little bit of a tight fit, but it still went in. The sunny was just like, methinks not. But, so let's see. Yeah, this one, see, this one's just kind of sliding in there. Yeah. I love the way that looks. And though the Han comes with its own pencil board, I do believe I will be using, this pencil board here. I'm trying to figure out what art this is. I think this is Fishman Island. Still, I think this is Fishman Island too. So yeah, this is just so cute. And I love this. I love the way this fits and the way it looks in here. That red against that black. So perfect. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do there. Now, as for what kind of journal it's going to turn into, if it turns into one at all, I honestly am not sure at this point. Okay. I was thinking about possibly like a kind of truncated media journal, so just to make quick notes of stuff that I'm watching or listening to or something like that. But I don't know, because I do have other places where I put my media, so we'll just see if and when this evolves into something. But I did want to just go ahead and set it up in this cover and everything, just to have it if I'm ready for it. So yeah, anyway, moving on. So this one will be my inspirational gratitude journal here, and this is the Magic of Eye 2025 A5, why do I keep saying that, A6 planner. As you can see, I have been through all of this. I have a video on it if anybody is interested, but basically I will just come in here weekly and do a little gratitude, or if I see any quote that I want to keep that's inspirational, put that in there. Now, I'm not going to put this in the cover that I'm currently using for the one that I have for 2024. I have actually some new covers coming from Chic Sparrow, so I'm waiting for them to get here. Hopefully it should be here tomorrow. It said today, but it looks like when I checked it, it said it's out for delivery. Well, it just got to my town like at 1 something today, so I probably won't get it until tomorrow. But when I do, I will be putting it into that. I'll share all that, and of course I will do my Chic Sparrow haul. It's not a lot, so I should be able to get through that pretty quickly. But that's where that will go, and that's the purpose of this, and I'm looking forward to getting into that in 2025. And I'm hoping that I do a better job in it this year than next year than I have this year. So yeah, anyway. And as you can see, I did choose a different color this year. I typically get black, but I chose this deep forest green this time. And so my name is Jade, and of course I love jade green. And so yeah, anyway, looking forward to getting into that. And as I said, I'll show you like the cover and stuff I ended up putting into. I have 2 coming, and I'm not sure which one I want to put it into, but it will probably be one or the other of the new ones that I have coming. And lastly, I have showed this in my haul, but this will be my reading journal for 2025, and I definitely need to get this set up. This is another one, let me get it out here, that I am coming up with different things that I want to do and stuff I don't want to do anymore and whatnot like that. So just trying to figure all that out. I'm trying to make sure I get my sizing and spacing and all of that correct, because this is a new journal. My other journal, this bad boy, I loved working in this, and I have several of these notebooks. As you can see, it's kind of close. That thing makes it a little bigger, but it's just slightly shorter and thinner. This one's slightly shorter and less wide than the Traveler's Notebook. And this is what is the name of that? personal size from Sunshine Sticker Co. And I have several more. And I was going to continue this in the same type of notebook. However, it did split on me in the middle of this. And trying to work around this has been a little bit of a task. And it's annoying. And so I just decided to go with a traveler size, which is kind of similar, but not the same, of course. So I wanted to give it a go. I got this from Notebook Therapy. I was trying to get one from Archer and Olive, but by the time I decided I was going to use a traveler's notebook, the designs that came in traveler's notebook size that I liked had been all sold out and whatnot like that. So I just have to be more conscious of that next year. If I decide that there's something from Archer and Olive in traveler's notebook size that I really like a design, then I'll go ahead and grab it. However, I really do love this one that I picked up from Notebook Therapy. So I'm looking forward to using this and getting into this. As I said, it's just slightly taller and wider than the personal size, but it should be about the same thing. And considering I don't do that much, I do believe that instead of my monthly stats that I do, like I'm going to do a stats page, but I'm going to do it all on one page, so it's not something I'm having to do separate each month, just to make it easier. And then that way I can just concentrate more on, like, if there is a book I want to highlight for the month or a couple books or whatever and make a complete spread for, I can just do that. And it's less time and stuff like that. Anyway, so this is what I will be using for my 2025 reading journal. I just need to get it all set up and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I have printed out some labels that I'm thinking about using at some point. Yeah. And so yeah, anyway, that is pretty much it for my 2025 journal lineup. God, why is everything? I'm definitely looking forward to starting a fresh year. I am pretty much over 2024 at this point. For the most part, it was a good year. And then I had, like, you know, a little battle towards the end. That's fine. Hopefully Pluto is done kicking my ass since it has moved into Aquarius. And I'm hoping the cardinal signs are going to get some relief, because I am a Cap Sun and Aries rising, and I have like 17. I have the most Libra placements in my chart. Libra is the one that is the most in my chart. So yeah, been definitely getting my ass kicked since 2008. And I'm hoping it just gets better from here. So yeah, that is the wrap up of this video. If you have any comments or questions about anything, please leave those below. I trust that you all have been safe and well. If you enjoyed this content, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. And I will catch you all in the next video. Bye.